Hello, hello, hello. This is I, DJ Kitty Ruby, ArtWorkOfDR, all that jazz, you know me. So I haven't made a video. I'm gonna close my pen real quick. I haven't made a video in a while, and so I figured I'm at my desk. It's been a long day, and I've been doodling all day. Well, not all day. Let's say all night so far. After my long day, I will talk to you about my day and talk to you about some other topics and things that I've been wanting to talk about. I just haven't gotten to. Things have been a mess around here. It's summer. It's been really hot. As you know, my health is kind of like up and down. So I just haven't been feeling so well. So I haven't been doing as many videos, and it makes me sad personally because I want to do videos. I start them and I start editing them and something happens and it gets put off, and this time, no matter what, I'm not gonna edit this one. It is just going to be what it is, and I'm just going to put it out there. Whether people watch my videos or not, that is fine. You know, I'm okay with that. So today is July 24th. I just had another round of injections this morning. I had an S1 and a right lumbar something other. It's for your hip. And the S1 is in your, like, basically you're in your tailbone. It's like a sciatic kind of nerve, S for sciatic. Or whatever. I don't know. It's so hard for me to understand the doctor terms and things. So I was just going to be sitting here. I was going to outline this because I drew it earlier. It is just all the different Lunas. Regular Luna, cat Luna, then human form Luna from when she gets turned into a human to save the guy who's all about the snow fairy thing. And then, of course, the little pea ball that Rini brings back with her from the future. I was like sketching. I'll show you the other sketches too. I sketched earlier, well, a few nights ago. I sketched just the little ones right here. I was just sitting here doodling. And then earlier I doodled this one of Luna and Luna P. And I felt like it was missing something, and I was looking through my Instagram, and another artist had posted a picture of Luna as a human, and I was like, duh, universe was sending me a signal. You have to add all the Lunas. So that's what I did. And now I'm just simply outlining it in black. This is not the right, this is like sketching paper. It's meant for dry materials only. But I want to outline it in black so that way it's easier for me to transfer over to another piece of paper, which is a thicker paper. And I can actually do ink or marker or watercolor or whatever I want with that paper more easily. This is like not good for markers and stuff. I can show you really quick on the whiter part. Like it bleeds through. This paper is really thin, so I just want to do it in yeah, see, it's a sketch paper, fine texture, 100 sheets, 9 by 12. It's erasable and smudge resistant, which it's not, because as you can tell there's some smudges, but they're only because I've erased that part and then put my hand over it, so I've got a little bit of things on me. But I mean, there's a little bit of downfall with anything, I guess. But so I just wanted to like make a video, tell you guys how I've been and whatnot before you forget about me or something. I know, that's not. But, so, I'm going to talk and kind of outline at the same time, I guess. So, today like I said, I went and had procedure done. And I am super sore right now. So I'm just sitting in my computer chair, gamer chair, and was watching TV, and then I put my kids down, and it's kind of sweaty, but kind of not sweaty right now. The temperature is cool. So I just figured like right now would be kind of a relaxed time. Everybody's in bed except for me, as usual. I'm trying to keep my hand as steady. Like, sketching isn't as bad with my hands, but when I do outlines, that's when you can really tell that my hands are a little shaky at times. But it is what it is. I'm okay with it. Nothing, I mean, it doesn't show as much with my paintings as it does with my drawing, I've noticed. So, I spent the day at my mother-in-law's today, so that way I could recover, because I'm not supposed to drive for about 24 hours after after my injections, because I get put to sleep for them because I cannot handle needles or being poked. So it's just easier if I get put to sleep and stuff. So my mother-in-law, even though she had an ear infection today, she helped me out big time. I definitely appreciate my mother-in-law so much. She's the only family we really have. I mean, my father-in-law and my sister-in-law live here, but my sister-in-law doesn't like to really help anybody, so she's one of those you help me but I'm not going to help you kind of people, which is whatever. I don't tend to help her that much unless my mother-in-law insists or is about to go out by herself and help, which is unsafe for her. So I normally volunteer to go with her when she does stuff like that. Yeah, super grateful for my in-laws for sure. We help them as much as we can. They help us when they can. It works. So, the last month or so has been really hard with the weather the way it's been. My feet have been swelling a lot, and my back's been swelling a lot, which definitely does not help with the pain. And so I've been trying to hang in there, hoping the series of injections is going to do some good. I do for some other procedures later on next month. It's going to be one I've never done before, so it's kind of scary for me. I have to get some nerves burnt, but it's not really burning. It's like they heat it or something. So that's what's going on with the injections. It's hard for me to talk about my health because, you know, dealing with lupus and fibromyalgia is not the same for everybody, and it's definitely painful. Like, no matter what stages your body is at, it's painful. And I'm so tired and I'm exhausted all the time. I don't have any energy. Then I feel like when I do have energy, it's too hot to do anything. Summertime sucks because when I have appointments, I have my kids, so it's just hard because it's like I don't have multiple people that I can trust to watch my kids. And so I got my mother-in-law, but I mean, she's my ride when I have to get my injections. So we had to take the kids, but they behaved pretty well. So that, I'm grateful that my kids are pretty well behaved. I don't think a lot of kids would be able to handle being in that situation of being at their mother's doctor's appointment or even grandmother's doctor's appointment, because we've done that before too. But it's me watching them, not my mother-in-law. Normally, when we have, go to appointments and stuff. And then this time I couldn't watch them because I had to be put under to get my procedure done. So, yeah, so this weather has not been helping with my medical issues. I feel like it's making my body deteriorate faster. Like, fibromyalgia and lupus are not necessarily like a death sentence on anybody. It all depends on the form and all that stuff. But it definitely is not pleasant at all. Like, at all. Like, I would not wish any of it on even my worst enemy. Like, no. I would not. It's no fun. But yeah, I feel like my health is just in this state of never-ending chaos. And it sucks because I don't want to be sick. I don't want to look sick. I don't want to feel sick. I don't want to have bad teeth. But even when I go to the dentist, it's like a joke because they sit there and like treat me as if I'm not taking care of my teeth. And it's like, I try so hard to take care of my teeth. I brush them every night and multiple times a day at, you know, different days. And I'm not perfect, but I do try to take care of my teeth. And it's just really stressful because they assume they know what's going on with you, but they really don't. My enamel is super weak. It's been super weak since I gave birth to my sons, and it just never got back to a good point. And it's just gotten worse. I have 3 broken teeth in my mouth. 2 of them, the teeth are broken off and they are now in the gums. 1 is broken off and it's got a little bit of tooth poking out of the gum still. It just happened. I was sleeping and I woke up and I found the tooth broken in my mouth. So hopefully I can get back to the dentist and they will actually take care of the problem right as that day or soon after the day, because sometimes it takes a long time for them to actually deal with my main problem when I go in. They're like, we need you to do a cleaning, we want to do x-rays, we want to fill in these cavities, and it's like, no, I want you to take out the broken teeth. So it just gets frustrating. So it's been hard the last few months due to the heat and due to having the kids during the summer all day, every day. The hubby and I recently got to have a date day. He planned it and we took the kids over to the in-laws. They agreed to watch them for a few hours. And we just went to Frankenmuth, which is a local town that has cool shops and stuff. And they're doing a colonial encampment. It's basically people dress up in colonial wear and they have like a reenactment of a war that, you know, happened. And so it was nice. We had a fun time. We didn't spend a lot of money. We, after we got done at the colonial encampment, we went mini golfing, like putt-putt golfing, without the kids. Which was nice, because we'd gone one time with the kids, and it was fun. It just wasn't as easy, because you gotta get them to putt, and hopefully they don't run off ahead. So yeah, it was really nice to have that time alone, because we really don't have time alone except for when our kids are asleep, and it's mostly on the weekends because he works and is tired, so he goes to bed way earlier than me, which is totally normal for most couples, I know. And I am a night owl. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay focused for a second. My hand is already starting to get shaky. Plus, I did get poked twice today. I took off my bandages, but I got poked twice in this hand. And then I got poked once in this wrist because my veins suck. I'm 32 and was in the wrong line when they gave out veins back in the day, I guess. But yeah, it was definitely nice to have that time together. We do have a real date night planned out in August, after, like, the weekend after I get my other procedure done. It wasn't planned that way originally, but that's how it is now. My in-laws agreed to take all the kids overnight for us so that we could have a full night to ourselves, which is really cool. And we've chosen to take that night in August. And we're gonna go eat at the Olive Garden because that's my favorite restaurant. They gave us not coupons, but gift cards, and we'll also have to pay us a little bit out of our own pocket. And then after we go eat, then we're gonna go to Lapeer Days up in Lapeer because we like to go walk around and see stuff, and they have all kinds of cool little things going on during Lapeer Days. And then they also have a carnival and rides and games, and so we're just gonna have some fun. I just hope that my body can live up to a little fun after the procedure I get done that week when we do that. So that'll be something different, you know, to deal with for a little while. And then yeah, so it'd be nice to have a whole night. We don't really have a lot of, like I said, we don't really have a lot of one-on-one time together. So it's gonna be nice. Like I said before, super grateful for the in-laws that I have. Because they are definitely work sometimes, but they love us and we love them, and they help us when they can. So that's going to be super nice. Oh, so I don't know if you can see, but I have two finished paintings over here. This is CPU Green Heart, which I painted a while back, but I did some touch-ups. And then that one is an original oil painting that was a commission. These were both technically commissions, but they fell through. Both times now. Because the person that commissioned the top was like, oh, I like that. Can I have that as well? And before that, this was commissioned by somebody else who had asked for it, but then couldn't get it because they turned out to be too young. And it's kind of a naughtier picture. So this one's acrylic, that one's oil. I just want to, say for all those other artists out there, do not feel bad if plans fall through. It's not you, it's them. People are just sick, twisted fools. It hurts when things fall through. And it sucks, but it's life. And you learn and you move on. So I just wanted to touch base with that. They are both for sale. I really don't think the person is ever going to come through and pay for them. Which, sucks. But, like I said, it's life. Anyway, so now we've touched base on health, what I've been up to, and not to feel bad when people end up breaking their deals with you about your art. I was so hyped, I got my hopes up, and I was so hyped, and I was like, oh my god, someone wants my art, someone thinks I'm talented, and someone who's not my family. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love that my family wants to encourage me and all that stuff. It's not the same when someone wants to pay you for your artwork. Like, actually pay face value for your artwork. So, I don't charge my family for pieces. If I charge them at all, I would probably charge them for shipping, unless it's a gift. Like, I made my nephew an arrow painting. You can check it out on my Facebook page. And I made his sister an aerial painting for their birthdays last year. They kind of got them for Christmas, but it was really because of their birthdays. And so, yeah, it's just different. It's different when someone who's not related to you wants to pay you for your artwork. So you get super excited. But like I said, I don't, I love that my family loves me and wants to help out with that. My nephew actually just recently asked for another painting. The other ones he didn't even ask for. I just was painting something for his sister and was like, oh, his birthday is coming up too, so I'll paint him something too. And I did. And I sent them out, and that was kind of it. But I'm also going to do one for my sister this time. I have two older sisters, but I'm going to do it for the middle sister. I asked her, it was kind of hard to like figure out what kind of painting she'd actually like. We're not in the same state. We don't really talk on the daily basis or anything. So I ended up asking her, like, if you could have any painting hung up in your home, what kind of painting would it be? And she said something to do with water, like a waterfall. So I'm gonna do a painting for her, like a waterfall scene, and then I'm also gonna do a painting for my nephew. He has seen my progress of the bison and wolf warrior, Indian warrior, and he wants to know if I can do an Indian and a cowboy with rifles and bow and arrow. And so I was like, okay, yeah, like I'll do it. I'm gonna do a painting for his sister again as well. I'm going to be doing Hello Kitty as Disney princesses, I think, is what I came up with. None of these have been sketched out. I'm waiting until I'm fully finished with the bison and warrior before I commit into an idea for the other ones. As long as I know of basically what I'm doing, then I will have it in my head. Plus it's written down in my ideas book. So yeah, I'm thinking about doing 2 small Hello Kitty paintings. That way she can have 2, but I'm not sure yet how it'll all work out and how it'll all come together yet. But yeah, she likes Hello Kitty and she likes Disney princesses. So last time I did Ariel and her as a mermaid as well. My nephew thinks I'm super talented, I guess, is what my sister said. So I find that really sweet. So yeah, I got plans and plans on art stuff, and I'm never gonna run out of ideas to do. It's just when my body isn't feeling right, it's really hard for me to sit and focus on pictures and things. So then I, stray away from doing lots of artwork during those times because it can get super painful. Um, so I don't know if you guys have seen some of my other fan arts. I did a fan art of Wicked Lady. And I did like similar eyes where it is like a crescent shape highlight and then some stars in there. You can also see that on my Facebook page. Either the DJ Kitty Ruby one or the Artwork of DR one. I'm like sweaty. I don't know if it's due to the shot or what tonight. It's not really that hot. Alright, well it is all inked. So, like I said before, you can always check out my artwork on my Facebook pages, even on I also have Instagram, ArtWorkOfDR slash ArtWorkOfDR slash DJ Kitty Ruby is my Twitter or Instagram. Twitter is under DJ Kitty Ruby. And it was so hard for even me to understand because I made all these accounts. Like, I tried to connect them as much as possible, but So, I don't know about you guys, but this summer has not been as fun or amazing as I was hoping it would be so far. And it's already the end of July, basically. So, I'm hoping that I get more energy after all these injections and things, and can do more fun stuff with my kids that I've been hoping to do. Just have not been able to. We watch different movies together, and we play little games at home, and we talk and we color and stuff like that. But I know they'd rather go out and have picnics and do long walks and all that stuff. I mean, they understand that, and you know, the heat has definitely been a factor. So yay! And look for heat of Michigan. And I do feel bad for not posting a video at least every week. Normally it's like every few weeks that I post at least one video when I can. I obviously can't color this because, like I said in the beginning, this paper is not really meant for markers, and colored pencils and me don't really get along that well. I would rather do a marker base and then do the colored pencils, but with this paper it does not allow me to do that. Plus my hand is actually getting really tender, like super tender right now. I just want to continue to get the pencil off so I can show you guys what it looks like without all these extra crazy lines. And my artwork is far beyond perfect. There's always some kind of flaw. I'm not very good at anatomy, but I'm slowly getting there. I'm still working on hands and things like that. And I don't know. I would love any feedback that any of y'all have. I have my own cartoony style. I feel like my cartoony style is more in practice than my realistic style is. I haven't really done a lot of realistic in the last few years. But like I said, I'm trying to branch out a little bit and, you know, make my way there. Like with my Indian warrior painting, I didn't want her to be super cartoony, but I mean it's a painting, and if you can't draw realistic, it's definitely not gonna come out realistic when you paint it either. But it's like a cross, I think. It should be anyway when I'm done. Almost there. We're almost done erasing. I mean, if this is looking this good, then when I transfer it, hopefully it will continue to look good. But I won't be able to transfer it until either tomorrow night or a night later in the week. And I also need to work on the painting when I get a chance. I just didn't want to get started on that and then my back's not want to cooperate with me, so I just figured since I was kind of doodling, and I can doodle at my desk, and I can actually turn that way with my footstool and put my paper pad on my lap and doodle that way too, so it's basically really what I did for most of this. So that is what I worked on. So this is like an all-in-one kind of video for me. I talked to you guys about what's been going on. We outlined some sketch, like see how thin this paper is. Like I wasn't even pushing that hard, and like it's totally like dug into the next paper. Like the pen didn't bleed through because it's not super wet, but like marker, the more you layer, it would have, you know, really went through there. So I want to thank you guys all for watching any of my videos that you've watched. If you follow me on other things on my social medias, I appreciate it. Keep following and keep leaving me messages and likes and all that stuff. I definitely appreciate it. I normally do follow back, so go ahead and follow me, and just, you know, I hope y'all are having a good summer. There's so much of this like eraser stuff everywhere. Okay, so I'm probably going to say goodnight to y'all, and I'm going to just relax and take my night medication and leave it at that. And I will be uploading this video. Hopefully it uploads properly. And thank you. Definitely follow the links on my actual YouTube profile. It actually shows you all my different social medias. Just click on them, it'll take you right there if you want. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch occasionally. I haven't been doing good at that either. It's just really hard when it's hot because you don't want to wear a lot of clothes when it's hot. Like I wear shorts, and as you know, I'm a big girl. So sometimes your shorts don't look like shorts when you stand up after you've been sitting. So yeah, I just want to make my videos and when I can, and hopefully my health will get better and I'll be able to do more for you guys. Yeah, definitely got some other videos that I've been trying to edit because they need editing. This one doesn't really need that much editing. I know it's probably a little bit longer of a video than I like to post, but that's okay. It's okay, you know? So, I want to thank you guys again. I know I ramble. I'm so sorry. Bye, guys. Thank you again.